the colorful one, where you have 10 different colors. Well, here you have 5 colored corners. So they're eventually the same puzzle, but they are a bit different in the sense of the goals. In this one, the goal is to go through all the colored vertices in the middle and never use one twice. And it's not very easy if you try. And this is an army of Galaxius, is the name that I met for the exchange 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. It was a lot of effort and it cost a lot, but I wanted to do it and I didn't care. Of course, I always like to put a story behind this. There was some universe and all the galaxies were destroyed. Anyway, the construction of Galaxius. So this was quite efficient. So I had to use spheral connectors, those little things that are used for fishing as well, so they can turn around easily without breaking. And of course, I have to use cable ties. Hopefully, sometime in the future, I'll have a much more professional, sort of homemade-looking design. Now, this is called the Houlis cube, Houlis 4-dimensional cube, and this one, unfortunately, it's missing in action because in one of my trips, because I went to around 7 cities before I come here, it was misplaced, so I'm not sure where it is. I can construct another one, but this one has crosses here, a yellow one, a red one, a green one, a blue one, and you can actually, the goal here is when you have yellow, red, blue, to make it yellow, blue, red. And that is not that easy in this case. It was easy in some other case, in this case, but it's not easy in this case. And it has 16 different cubic configurations. And you can also take the shape of a tetrahedron. You can take the shape of an octahedron. It's quite interesting, this other guy. And this is the one with the strong rods, and this is the one with the old ones, not very strong ones. And as said, there are 16 different cubic states. And you can take many interesting shapes as well. Now there's other ones. This is based on the 5-dimensional symmetry. So the name is hexateron. And this is a heptapeton here. And this is the one here. These are different. I mean, the structure is the same, but the goal is different. In this case, here we have, it's called Asterius. It's a different one than this one. You need to have, in the middle you have a yellow star. And you need to invert it, to make it into a red star. And that is not very easy. But I have a video on YouTube with this. So, I mean, if you type Asterius, you should be able to find it. And yes, some of the connections give some sort of, let's say, restrictions of movement. So one way to get over this is using some, I call it ghost mechanisms. I'm trying to do it in the future, where if you have 2 of them, and they can go inside out. It's like a ghost. Anyway, it's something that I'm going to do in the future. The hypercube design. You've seen this one, of course, the hypercube. This is the abyss. This is the happier cube, because it's very fluffy, very nice, very happy. And this is the very first, one of the first constructions. So one actually, I could make a video of it. It's called a Hyperion. And this is how the movement happens for. It's demonstrated before, but this is the total movement. Now, I'm very proud to present you the Colossus. This is the most symmetric finite structure, because it's not a sphere, not only in the 4 dimensions, but in any dimension, because it has the property of duality for let's say, tetrahedrons, but also it's made out of octahedrons, 8 octahedrons. In the middle, there was a yellow octahedron, and outside there was a purple. This one, the purple is inside. You'll see who turn very soon, inside out. So this one has properties of duality, triality, and many other supersymmetric properties. It's one of the cornerstones, according to a new theory for the universe, of the existence of the universe. It's connected to the E8 group. So just describe it a little bit here. And this is one who did this conversion. And I did not take notice. He gave it back to me and it was already inside out. It's quite impressive, yes. Another puzzle, I don't have it with me, this one, is Aphrodite. And this is made, it's a rectified pentagonal, so it's like this guy here, but replace every corner with a tetrahedron. And you get this design here. And I dress it with some sort of, let's say, cloth, which it's like a skin. So outside, it's red color, but in all, there's 4 sides which are red. And you can change this into 5 different colors. So I imagine in the future I might be able with some nice mechanism to throw it up according to the, according to the side that I throw it up, it's going to come back with a different of the 5 colors. So, so it has a unique property that it's the first puzzle with actual skin. We can actually move around. And another one is a triangle pyramid and Tisby. So this, the red one becomes in the middle and the blue one goes to the outside. Then we have the cosmos, the bipartite graph, K44. This is quite difficult puzzle. You need to change some configuration. I need to remember this one. You need to change, yes, you need to form a blue and black square, yes, so it's not very easy. And some smaller ones, some of them this is similar to this, but it was before I made this one like this one. There's also some Mobius type which goes like this, as a triangle or as a square. And they have their respective names. We're just playing with them around. Now, of course, I could not avoid making one for the Peterson graph. And there's another one I call as Golden Star, which it starts from here, it's golden outside, and you have to end up here. It's a very neat puzzle. Not very difficult though. And this one here is a Cerberus, so this is quite difficult actually. You need to make, using the 6 rods, if you can see, to make a 5-star. Not a 6-star, a 5-star. I think I might have it with me, so if anyone wants to try, I can pass it to them. And of course, some notation is required to create, and depending on the type of faces and the vertices and the valency, I'll just give a name for each of them. If they have more than one, then we can use, like here, and some references, you can always go to my website, houlis.com, or you can have a look at the fantastic regular polyhedra, not only for the 4 dimensions. And of course, you might go here, Legend of the Pyramid. It's a very nice read. It's a very funny read about some people trapped inside a Pentagonal and chasing each other for the rent, because someone is living there, and it's very, very funny read. Anyway, thank you again for sitting and watching my. This is the island of Castellorzo, and this is where I'm going to go after here, so it's going to be nice. So thank you very much for.